Hello everybody. So till now we have seen several things with respect to data connections related stuff. Okay, we saw how we can make utilization of the table, how we can do the data prep on that particular tables over there, how we can do the joins of that particular tables, how we can do the unions of that particular table. Now in that segment, let's come to the last point, that is about the data blending. Okay, so what is meaning of the data blending is that, right, you have two different data sources, those are present over there, and your data is now coming from those two different data sources. Okay, so here we have that kind of data set that is available. Let's say you are running a coffee chain over there and two different systems are there, those are managing, those are providing support to those particular business, and each system is capturing that data in its own format over there. And now we have to come here and we have to see that how that particular the data from the two sources can be joined, how that data can be blended here from the two different sources, and how we can go ahead and do the explorations on that particular blended tables over there. Okay, so here for that purpose, if you see, right, we are having two different data connections, one for the copy chain and another for the office city where your offices are located over there. Okay, so now let's go ahead and try to see that how we can blend these two data sets together. Okay, those are coming from different sources. So what will happen, right, in this particular things, if you are writing any query on top of this particular data source, one of them will become primary data source, another will become secondary data source. The separate queries will be passed to the both data sources. Okay, and then the competitions will be done and the result set will be written to the Tableau desktop over there, and then Tableau desktop will help you to render that particular thing with the help of the visualization as such. Okay, so let's say how we can use to establish that particular kind of relationship when data is coming from two different sources over there. I select this particular data source that is available, I go to data, I go to this edit relationship. Okay, so whatever primary data set you want to set over there, so let's say office city is my primary thing and office chain is my secondary data sources, data source is there. I go to, and what it has done already, right, if you see in both of those particular data sources, it has already found out there is a common key, that is a state. Okay, so now in one of the data sets you have the city related information, in another data sets you have your information about the coffee chain sales over there. So now, but both of these are having the state as the common field, so it already has found out that relationship for you. The data is now coming from two different sources. Okay, it's not a join, not exactly the join that we are doing, but we are trying to get data from the two different sources and we are merging that, and then on top of that one we are carrying out the exploration. Okay, is there anything else that I can go ahead and figure out? So I know that there is a region inside the one of the tables, and there is a similar thing that is getting captured as the territory. Okay, so I can go ahead and select region and in the primary data source and territory into the second data source, and I can go ahead and create that relationship as well. Okay, so now it has been done. And now let's say what we can do with the help of this. So now our primary data source is office city. So let's drag that some things with respect to that one, sum of sales, and maybe I can use state here. Alright, so based on office city, now you are seeing that blue icon has come up over there, that means it has become a primary data source. Okay, and sum of sales, I am looking at it, several states are there, and for that state I am able to see the sum of sales. So now I will switch to the other data source, that is coffee chain, and now I am interested in the same measure but with respect to the state. So I am dragging that here, sum of sales. Okay, so now what has happened, right, we are seeing two views over there. So what those views are showcasing to us, the left hand side whatever is there, that is the data has been come from your office city table, whereas the data on the right hand side, it has come up from the other source that you have over there. So now for whatever states, right, the second source was not having data, it has been just showcased as the empty over there. So all the records from your primary data source are showcased over there, whereas if for those particular states over there, right, in your secondary data source doesn't have the sales figures available for that one, those are just shows as empty spaces, empty white spaces over there. Okay, so this is how you can go ahead and combine the data that is present into two different data sources over, that is through the data blending feature of the Tableau desktop. right? If you have seen the programming language or the other tools, those are present over there, you need to do a lot of exercise in order to get this kind of visualization over there. But here with the help of the few clicks only, right? So here the one important thing that we are locating here at, it's visual interface that has been given to us. It's just drag and drop. Nowhere we are going and writing any SQL kind of thing for doing the joins, for doing the merges or unions or any data preparation stuff over there. Okay, so you must now be acknowledging that how simple to use interface they have created when you are doing this data exploration with the help of the Tableau desktop as such. Thank you.